Hey you, listen up for a second. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to make several hundred points on the NASDAQ this week. I will show you my levels, how I'm going to trade them, how I found them, and yeah, we're going to get into it. If this helps in any way, please leave a like, leave a comment, drop a sub, and if it doesn't help or you have more questions or need more help with anything, please also reach out and I would love to help you with that. Okay, there we go. We've had absolutely beautiful weekly price action. We had 4 dead weeks, lower test, another lower test with a wick, strong, and then strong. These look amazing to me. I really like the bullish week. I'm going to be heavily bullish based on this weekly close, even if we start moving down at the beginning of the week, and I'll show you guys why. But this looks really good. We had a super strong week, engulfing candle. Kind of. Some people need the wick to consider it engulfing, but I would say engulfing candle, lower test, and we didn't even really test that low on the week. Like, it was really nice. I thought we would try to at least retest the body, but strong weekly candle. This is keeping me a little bit bullish just off the weeklies, and I would really like to see this. I do think we might see a little bit of a lower wick retest and kind of might get a little hairy here, and that's what I'm going to talk about. This is clean, man. This looks so good to me. This just looks beautiful. It's had nothing but respect on all of the levels. We've had very, very, very slight wicks in all of the spots. It's all extremely tradable. And you can basically trade price action on any of these levels and do totally fine. Like literally just trading price action. So what I'm thinking, being bullish on the week, I'm going to be long biased on the week based on this. So if we open up the week, we do obviously have Sunday where we're going to move down. We have the whole night and then we have Monday morning before the week starts. I'm not really too worried about it, but I am going to pay attention if we start moving down tomorrow or Tuesday morning. I'm going to see this lower level that we have. I want to see if we can hold on to this as a wick on the downside if we move down. If we start to lose this lower level, 21,681, and move underneath, get under this weekly, I'll probably start getting a little bit less inclined to go long. But what that would look like, so on our 4-hour zone, respect here, all through here, all through here, here. It's very visible. Like, it's been such a clean level. So if we end up looking bearish on the day, even though the weekly's strong, we end up pushing down in the morning. I'm not really too worried about it. This level 21,871, same thing, beautiful respect the whole way. The way I would probably trade it, and I would basically just trade price action on the levels the exact same way that I do, if we end up in the range when we come down in the morning. So first of all, before we get carried away, we have a massive gap here. If we end up in this, I'm going to do absolutely nothing until we either lose it or hold it and then move back down. I will respect this gap just because I don't want to trade this flat range, and this gives us something in the range to pay attention to. If we start trying to push highs, that's a different story. But I'm going to see if we hold this gap first of all. I want to see if we lose this 871 level. We've had beautiful respect on it. My first idea would probably be a retest to the downside if we're bearish on the day, just to start the week off, because a move down on the Monday or even a Monday, Tuesday could just be a lower wick of a weekly and then have a strong rest of the week for the move up. It's kind of going to bring us into our news for that as well. We have massive news like for the whole week. We have FOMC on Wednesday. So we could see like a slow trickle down on Monday and just trickle down, trickle down, trickle down Tuesday. And then FOMC hits and we rocket back into new highs. So I'm not going to be like stuck in that long mindset because we have a lot of opportunity here. We can trade this literally anyway. It's had beautiful respect and we've had tons of volume and really nice price action. So if we start moving down, first thing I would look at is a retest of this level. Oh, sorry if that was loud. I whacked my desk. 21,871. If I get underneath this with a nice bearish trend, I would like to go for a retest short. Pretty simple. I'm going to get rid of this. And if for whatever reason we miss it, like if it doesn't set up, it doesn't present, it just looks like shit, or if it's like extremely aggressive, or if we open up in the morning and we're down here, or like we open up and we just push straight down, whatever, right? If we don't get a trade-off because of it, I'm going to wait for this lower level. I'd really like to be long here. Once again, it brings us back to that weekly. So even if we end up moving down on the Monday, I'm still going to be heavily bullish. It would give us a lower test here. It would equal the structure. So even if we move down, 21,681, I would bounce that level. I would be going heavily long. Lower wick, start to move up, create highs, little bottom wick, no lower lows. It would look really good. This should be green, obviously. Doesn't really matter for our little demonstration, but yeah, it would be really nice. So I'm gonna see that. If we start to lose this 681 level, then I'll start to kind of change my mindset. We do have strong weekly bounces down here, but they're obviously like 400 points away, so there's a lot of short opportunity. If we actually start to lose this level, I would probably just want to be short with a strong trend underneath it. But my first mindset's gonna be bouncing this. 681 bounce, we have this level, and it's gonna be straight price action trading on it. Same thing I always do. 5 minutes, wait for a candle close, trend on the day, check the weekly. Tons of opportunity. So I'm going to be heavily inclined to be long. Whether it's this level, we move down, we hit this level, doesn't really matter. It'll be fine. That's just if we push to the downside too. If we start making highs, we have this. So once again, I would not trade this range. At least not this, and probably not until we're clearing this 100 level. 21,101, 22,101. There will be nothing placed here. I do think there's a good chance that we probably take the next candle and move up and hold this and then move down. So I probably wouldn't touch anything in this range. Plus, if we did hold that and move down, it's kind of a big gap and you wouldn't really be able to get a super clean entry on it. Whereas if you just took this level to the downside, you'd have a really clean entry on it. So I think I would stick to the level. It'd either be short under this or we get a slow move down on a Monday, Tuesday. If we're super long inclined, then I'm just going to be long over this. Same thing, retest to the upside. Keeping it simple. There's absolutely no need in overcomplicating this. Strong levels, beautiful respect, crazy price action, and the weekly is all pointing up. I'm not crazy on trying to catch a short. Wouldn't be like my favorite. If it's clean, I would take it. If it's nasty, I would just wait for this lower level. Beautiful respect. I would be long as hell down there. Really nice. Don't really want any adjustments here. The only like one thing that I think I could tweak, it's not even a tweak, but the only other thing I would kind of watch out for is these immediate highs that we've been respecting are a little bit underneath. We have like a 40-point range here. So I'd want to be a little bit careful. I probably would wait until we actually clear this 101. But if we get crazy over this 60, it's another 40 points we have in the range. I don't really think we would get an aggressive move over 60 and then an aggressive rejection here, but then it happened here, right? So we'd have to see. I'll probably take this off and then just pay attention in the morning. Leave my 101, 22 and 101. Looks really good. And then for news, am I frozen? Oh, there we go. And then for news, we have beautiful news all week. Like, this is crazy. Monday morning news is amazing to see. Tuesday, we have FOMC on Wednesday with JPOW talking. I'm not a big FOMC trader, like the actual meeting trader. But in the morning, it's like a lot of people are kind of shy away from the morning of FOMC, which it's usually fine. I noticed that FOMC minutes does way worse than FOMC, like the actual decision. So I'm not really worried about Wednesday. I see this as a great news week, to be honest. We have Monday morning news, which is really nice to bring us into the week. We're not going to have a no news Monday. Consumer confidence on Tuesday, pending home sales Thursday. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Sexy. Nice levels, beautiful chart. So what I was saying earlier is sometimes everything lines up like absolutely beautifully perfect, and then for whatever reason nothing works and everything goes wrong. So even though this looks amazing, until the week starts, it's not pedal to the metal, it's just normal trading, normal size. If it starts turning out really clean, I might get a little bit heavy with it, but price action on levels, man, there is no better way. There really isn't. I'm excited for the week, man. That is going to be it from me. I will record and post it. I'm going to go eat and stuff, so it's probably not going to be for a couple hours, but I will record and post this. And, yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.